He's going to be rejuvenated. You're going to see the best Myles Garrett this year, for sure. For sure. You're going to see the best Myles Garrett this year, for sure. For sure. I don't know if he's going to be defensive player good, but he'll be just as effective. The Rams, I mean, I love how they just keep going for it, man. They just don't stop going for it. Whether it's the golf trade, when golf literally makes a Super Bowl and they say that's not good enough, we need Stafford. When they need a corner the first time, what do? They go get Ramsey. They go get Von Miller to make that run to the Super Bowl. The weak at corner, go get McDuffie in his prime. Go get Watson just to make sure. Then you go get Devontae Adams in a sneaky good move in the all season. And they draft well, too. With the late round picks that they had, they still draft well. I mean, Jared Verse was their draft pick. And that
Very
draft pick,
very quality player, by the way.
no, he look, I'm gonna get to him in a second, but think about this. They just turned Jared Verse into Myles Garrett. I just can't say enough how great the Rams front office is because they don't just sit around and wait for a Super Bowl to come to them. They make every move to go out and take it. These are the type of moves where you say, where exactly are you going to attack my team? Your only attack is going to be injuries. The only way this team is getting stopped is injuries. That's it. I mean, they are elite at almost every single position. It's craziness. It's craziness what it is. This is the best team in football, except for my Broncos, of course. No, I'm just playing. Let me not do that. But yes, Rams, you'll be seeing my Broncos in the Super Bowl. I am officially picking that. That's barring injury, that will be the Super Bowl. Rams and Broncos.
Hey, put that down. Put that
Yeah,
down, chat.
Blitz Talk, you heard it first. Rams and Broncos will be the Super Bowl. And I don't know if we're winning that, but it's going to be a great game. But the Rams, I mean, just stole Myles Garrett and the thief of the night. They stole him. They didn't give up anything of any real value. Don't give me no Jared Verse. He's never going to be Myles Garrett. Stop it. I like Jared Verse, but he's not Myles Garrett. Stop it. Is Jared Verse ever going to win a Defensive Player of the Year? No. No. Mark it. What's the time? 7:06 p.m., June 2nd. He will never win a Defensive Player of the Year. Stop it. Just stop it. Everybody talking about, oh, they got, I wouldn't have given up Jared Verse because Jared Verse is young and Myles Garrett's 31. I don't care. I don't care. Jared Verse will never have the impact of a Myles Garrett, ever. He's a very good player, going to be an elite player one day. He will never be. Myles Garrett, more than likely, I think we could both agree on this, Relic. If he keeps going at the pace he's going, he's going to be a top 10 pass rusher all time.
So actually, if we're going by pacing, he's a little higher than that. He'll be a top 5 pass rusher of all time. Where he's at in terms of all time numbers, he's way ahead of schedule.
Exactly. So that's one of those things where I don't care what they gave up. You got Myles Garrett. Who cares what you gave up? You're not going to be a good team. Who cares about the picks? Who cares about the picks? They're going to be late round draft picks anyway. Is anyone you draft in the draft going to be better than Myles Garrett at any point in their career? No. Myles Garretts don't grow on trees. They don't.
Yep, truly a generational player.
He is an anomaly as a human being, just how he's built. Like, I remember seeing him in the draft and being like, wow, that's a big dude to be moving that fast and being that agile. That's a big dude. I don't know how offensive linemen are going to block that. And look where we are.
So,
Look where we are.
So in terms of the updated numbers after this past year, there's only 3 active players that's broken the top 20 all-time sack leaders. It's Von Miller, Cameron Jordan, and Myles Garrett.
So listen to who we just said. Von Miller, probably the best postseason pass rusher maybe ever, and Cam Jordan, who's just been a consistent sacker of the quarterback his whole career.
Yes, and both of them are top 15.
Both are
Cam,
Hall of Famers. Both Hall of Famers.
yeah, both of them will be first ballot Hall of Famers, and and Cam Jordan, he's actually a couple sacks away from breaking the top 10. Now, where Myles Garrett is right now, he's right exactly at 20, number 20. He's only been in the league since 2017.
That's the crazier part. All the stats he has is not a long period of time. It's not. And he's on a bad team where most of the time he's getting double teamed.
Yes, and in terms of double team rate, in terms of pressure rate, and in terms of the sack conversion of that, he's a generational player. We have never seen anything like this since Reggie White. Reggie White and Bruce Smith. Those are the two only ones that have comparable numbers. Now, barring injury, hopefully he's able to complete his career. But where he's headed, he's easily a top in terms of rate, easily a top 5 pass rusher all time.
I think he'll for sure be top 10. We have to see where he pans out later on, but he's for sure going to be a top 10 pass rusher all time, for sure. Jared Verse will not be that. I'm sorry, he's not. And I like Jared Verse. I hope this doesn't come across that I don't like Jared Verse, but you traded him for Myles Garrett. Like, come on. So let's now get to the absolutely deplorable Browns. And Browns fans, Blitz Talk is here for you. If you want to vent in the comments, if you want to say how much you hate your team, we're here for you. I want you to know that. Blitz Talk is here. We are family. Everyone that's been following, and we appreciate y'all who are still viewing us while we're going on, a little sabbatical during the NFL Hall season. We appreciate all of y'all because I've been seeing the views. I get the analytics. Listen, we're here for you. Browns fans, we are truly here for you. But please, if you're a Browns fan, turn this off right now. Like, just don't even bother listening because it's not about to be good. Relic, I'm going to start with this. Do you know that
really grab my popcorn?
Yeah. Do you still know this will not be the worst trade in Browns history? Do you know they made that trade only about 3 to 4 years ago?
I'm about to say no. The Deshaun Watson trade is by far one of the worst trades in NFL
No,
history.
I think we can now go ahead and say that's the worst trade. Because not only did they trade all those draft picks, they ripped up his contract and gave him the highest guaranteed money of all time while he was in the middle of whole live legal cases that we're not going to get into right now. Like, it's not just the trade, Relic. It's everything surrounding it. It's the fact that you ripped up his contract and gave him the most guaranteed money. It's the fact that you didn't do your due diligence with his cases to see exactly what was going on. It's the fact that you literally did not have to give up all that capital for a quarterback who, for all intents and purposes, was about to be damaged goods. Because there was no way he was coming back from all that legal stuff. There wasn't. He was shot mentally, then he got shot physically. One of the worst trades of all time. Only my Broncos with Russell Wilson can even be in the ballpark for a worse trade for a quarterback. Because they gave him his money too.
I'd like to put my Saints up there with the Ricky Williams trade.
I don't know because this is a quarterback that they're paying like stupid money to, and Broncos taking a record number cap hit. And if we're being honest, if it weren't for Bo Nix, this might be the worst trade ever as far as Russell Wilson's concerned. But with that being said, this is not even going to go down as the Browns' worst trade ever. It's not. But this is all you get from Myles Garrett? This is all you get? A late round draft pick? A second and a third in consecutive years? When the Rams are going to literally probably be in the Super Bowl at least one of these 2 years?
Yep.
You're not going to... Okay. You know what? We're going to start with this, actually. I just brought up the drafted players of the Browns. Of the, just past couple of years. Just past couple of years. We're going to start in 2021 because we're now 5 years removed. Greg Newsome II. Solid, not bad. Anthony Schwartz. Tony Fields. James Hudson. Martin Emerson. Alex Wright. David Bell. Cedric Tillman. Not a bad player. I like Cedric Tillman. Isaiah McGuire. Dorian Thompson-Robinson. Cameron Mitchell. Michael Hall. Jamari Thrash. Nathaniel Watson. Zach Zinter. Mason Graham. Now, Judkins, I think they hit with that one. He looks like he's going to be really good.
Yeah, I like Judkins.
Dylan Gabriel and Shador in the same draft.
Terrible.
Dylan
Awful.
Simpson. So, they drafted a guy named Justin Jefferson who's not Justin Jefferson. Like, not the good Justin Jefferson. You just drafted a guy named Justin Jefferson. Maybe they thought it was the receiver going back in time. But no, you just drafted a random linebacker named Justin Jefferson. I wouldn't even draft anybody with that name until the real Justin Jefferson leaves the league.
Man, chill on linebacker Justin Jefferson, man. He's actually pretty cool. He's
This
solid.
is not like the superior Josh Allen Hines. This is not like that situation. No.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know which Josh Allen is.
Hey, listen,
better
Josh
Josh
Allen
Allen.
Hines is a dog, and I hope he gets off at the Jaguars at some point. But either way, Relic, I just have a couple of questions. Because once again, BlitzTalkTV, I won't go off if my answers can be if my questions can be answered. I won't even raise my blood pressure today. I just need a couple questions answered. Can you
All right,
answer them
shoot.
for me, Relic, or do your best to? Did any of the guys that I just say, are they going to be
No.
an offensive or defensive player of the year
No.
at any
No.
point in their careers?
No. God, no. God, no. Newsome at one point was very promising. Emerson also. No. Just no.
I just have to say something because this is the draft that Myles Garrett was in. Jabril Peppers, Njoku, I can't say his name. Joby, the D tackle who's very solid, and Zane Gonzalez. We're all in that draft. The Browns drafted all four of them. Jabril Peppers, Garrett, Njoku, Joby, and Zane Gonzalez. They drafted all five. And in the next draft, Nick Chubb, Denzel Ward, and Baker Mayfield.
That was a good draft.
So that's the crazy part. At one point, the Browns were doing solid. And then it just falls off a cliff. So what makes me think with the same regime that just did the Deshaun Watson trade is going to do anything with these draft picks to replace Myles Garrett? And once again, this is not like the Raiders trading Crosby where they needed to blow it up.
No, these
The
won't be
Browns
slam
have
dunk
already
picks.
been blowing it up.
And these won't be slam dunk best available type picks. Because
No.
the Rams will undoubtedly have they'll pick probably 30, 31,
They're
32,
picking no
somewhere
lower
around
than
there.
29. They're picking no lower than 29. And a deep second round pick is pretty much like getting a third round pick, if we're being honest. Deep in the first, at least you have an opportunity. Maybe if someone falls, from 15 to 25 area, you could maybe move up. If someone moves in the second round and you at like the end of the second round, you might as well just call it a day. So, Blitz Talk, I just need another question answered. Did the Browns solve their quarterback situation by doing this trade?
Nope, and it's looking like Deshaun Watson will have one more try at the starting quarterback position.
Even though he stunk the last time we saw him. Okay. I guess we can go with that. Blitz Talk, I just have another question because once again, we just ask questions, man. Blitz Talk, always remember this. You will never in life run out of things to get knowledge of. The more knowledge that you receive, the better you are as a human being. Don't think you know everything. Because that's what I'm doing right now. I don't think I know everything. So I'm just going to ask questions. Relic, I have another question. Are the Browns in the same division as Joe Burrow, Aaron Rodgers, and Lamar Jackson right now?
They sure are.
Do you know what would help them a whole lot if they had on their team right now?
A generational pass rusher.
Okay. Okay.
Which, by the way, I'm pretty sure every one of those teams are celebrating.
Oh, Joe Burrow is throwing a ball right now. I think Myles Garrett sacked him the most. So
Yeah,
he's having the
I
ball.
want to say he broke the record sacking him.
Yeah, yeah, he's having the ball right now. So you traded your generational pass rusher, which was the only thing you had to combat anything in that division. Okay, okay. Well, like I just have another question because once again, man, you see, I'm doing good. I haven't raised my blood pressure yet. I haven't even got to screaming and yelling. I'm doing good right now, brother. We just asking questions. We just ask some questions. Do you remember the last year that they drafted an All-Pro player?
Hmm. Uh, with Denzel Ward, has Denzel Ward gotten an All Pro yet?
Yeah, you tell me.
I mean, I don't know offhand.
You take a guess. You take a guess. You take a guess.
I don't know offhand. That's one of my favorite
Just
defensive
take a
players in the
guess. Take a
league.
guess.
I'm gonna guess Denzel Ward.
Nope, he's made 5 Pro Bowls though.
Okay, okay.
I'm talking about All Pro level player. When the last one they drafted?
Oh, offense and defense.
Whichever one you could have, find a special teams guy at this point.
Shoot, Flash Gordon that one year.
Do you know who it was, man?
Yeah, that's my last guess. Flash Gordon that one year.
Uh, let's see. Let me see if my guess is correct, which I think is Nick Chubb.
Oh Lord.
I
Well,
want to
actually,
say the last All Pro was Nick Chubb, and I was right. He made an All
okay,
Pro in
okay.
2022. Do you know what year that was?
You said 2022, right?
That was the year he made the All Pro team, but he was drafted in 2018. They
Mm-hmm.
haven't drafted an All Pro player in 8 years. And you want me to believe they got enough in this trade? You want me to believe that even Myles Garrett at 31 years old was not worth keeping? Because that's what they just told him. By the way, something that's not being talked about enough, they're about to take on a huge dead money hit because they traded him. A huge one. They just paid him a bunch of money, which was one of the things they talked about of why they didn't want to trade him. So not only did they trade him, they made the wrong trade. Browns, I need you to sit down. Just sit down. Listen to Professor Fundraise. When you trade generational talents or trade people that are of that caliber, at least all pro, you don't trade them to contenders because you're not ever going to get anything back for them. You trade them to mediocre teams because those are the only teams that could give you the capital that you need back. Now, I understand if you want to do the right thing by Myles Garrett. I get it. If that's what this was, more power to you. But you also just said you weren't going to trade him. You just said that less than 6 months ago. So, Browns, what are we doing?
Something
What
must
are
have
we
happened.
doing?
Something must have happened in the background.
I don't care if Myles Garrett is having sex with the wife of the owner. I don't care. I don't care. You don't trade the defensive player of the year for Jared Verse and some picks. You don't do that. You just don't do that. That's not good. That's not good, man.
I
It's
agree.
great for the viewing public because we get to see Myles Garrett on a great team. So thank you, Browns, for your incompetence. You just made the NFL season way better for us to watch it. But I feel bad for that fan base, man. That's a very devoted fan base. And guess what? Relic, I have another question because I still haven't raised my blood pressure. I've been good, bro. I feel like for what I said I was gonna do, I've been really good so far. Relic, I just have one question. Do you know the last time the Browns won a NFL Super Bowl?
Never.
It was not even called a Super Bowl then, the last time they won.
Now championships, they have a bunch of those, but
But it was
yeah,
not even called a Super Bowl then. They have not won in the Super Bowl era. And you
yeah,
traded the best player you drafted over the last 10 years.
yep. Not
So
competent
now do I
teams.
have permission to go off, really? Now that we've played Answer My Questions? Now do I have permission to go off?
Hey man, go crazy. That's what this is what I've been waiting for. Got my
Browns,
popcorn ready and everything.
Browns,